Hello everyone, this is CJ Novo 992 and today I have a brand new episode of my Club Squad Builder series. Now, as you probably can tell right away, there is no clip at the start of this video, and there's actually going to be no goals throughout this squad, lads, just pretty much because I made a Bundesliga Team of the Year squad in my last video, and I had a lot of Bayern Munich players in, so I didn't want to bore you again. So if you want to see more goals, go ahead and check them in the previous video. I'll try and leave an annotation somewhere if I remember. But the goalkeeper, as you see, there was Inform Neuer, and there's a massive difference between his original and his Inform. I've been pretty vocal with my hate for the original card, but the Inform is definitely worth it. And Lahm, as mentioned in my previous video, is just an overall very solid right back. Does his job, nothing too fancy this year. He isn't as good as probably his card last year, but overall very strong defensively. And this defensive partners, of course, is going to be the same person that was in my Bundesliga squad. Don't know why I said squad there. Anyway, I better change this to 4-3-2-1, or you'll see my Dortmund players I have built in the next one. So yeah, my defensive partnership is still the exact same as in the last squad. Dante is absolutely incredible. So if you want to find out more about Dante, more informed stats, some crazy highlights. I think he scored like a chip goal and everything in my last video. Go ahead and check that video out, lads. You'll see some incredible stuff from him. A lot of last ditch tackles, and I've just gone into more detail why he's so good. The left back is again Alaba. I think he actually did score a pretty nice goal in my last video. Very strong defensively. Right, let's start talking about new players now, because those four were in my squad last time. So Javi Martinez is someone I picked up thinking he'd be a lot stronger than he actually was in game. He didn't really bully anyone as I thought he was going to do. I remember he had like I think it was a centre back card last year or something like that, and I remember him absolutely bullying people all over the place. But this card was sort of disappointing in a way. He wasn't that great at headers too. Whenever I chipped it in, he didn't really get his head on the end of it, and I don't think he actually scored any goals. My next centre mid is of course going to be Team of the Year Bastian Schweinsteiger. Absolutely incredible player. He actually was freer in this position because my last squad builder I had him in the centre, and I says he didn't get forward that much. This position allowed him to create a lot more chances, so him and Cruz right and left was absolutely incredible. The supply they played to the front first three players was absolutely amazing. I think those positions suited them more, so if you are going to go ahead and build one of these squads, definitely put Schweinsteiger on one of the sides. Don't put him in the centre. I feel he's a bit wasted now that I've used him in different areas. The right forward is still going to be Müller, the incredible hard working Müller. Just overall everything, he tracks back a lot more because Schweinsteiger was going forward more this time. He was actually playing sort of right forward sometimes, because Müller will chase all the way back. But someone thankfully who wasn't so hard working, actually had a lot of fun with is this guy. I didn't go ahead and buy Team of the Year Ribery because I accidentally spent some money on my Dortmund players, and I realised I didn't have enough to get Ribery, so I had my Team of the Year Dortmund squad built here as well, and this squad, so I didn't have enough to get Team of the Year Ribery. But the 80th rated left forward was pretty decent actually. I was pretty happy with him, and Mandusic, as I mentioned in the previous video, is just a finisher. Doesn't do too much. His work rates can be sometimes frustrating. But because there's going to be no highlights in this video, lads, I thought I would do something completely different. I've never done this before. A lot of you have been wanting this, so hopefully this will make up for the lack of goals. You want to see me trading now. I bought some of these players at like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. That's what I always do. Always try and set my alarm, just come up and check the market. As you see, I bought him for, like, I think it was like 200 maybe 204, and you actually see I do show throughout this video what they actually sell for. This is one player that I did make a slight misjudgment for. I bought these Team of the Year players when I sort of, after their first week coming out, I bought them, and then I just held them for I think 3 or 4 weeks, because just to have the ability just to sell them on, because I thought all the prices would go up. So I made a slight loss. Well, I actually made like a 50k loss actually on Lamb, so that was pretty disappointing. But don't worry, lads, we actually make that up quite incredibly. So we start off with Boateng, bought him for 201. I think I sell him for, yeah, 244,000, so that's going to be like, I think around about what's that, about 28k profit anyway, even after tax. So that's pretty nice. And here again, 249k I bought Dante for, and I'm going to sell him for 260. Is that what I sell for? Yeah, it is, because there was actually quite a lot in the marketplace, which was pretty disappointing. And maybe if I could have held that on maybe a couple of more days, maybe wait until there was a lot less to get a wee bit more, but still it was good profits. Here again, I bought him for 209,000, selling him for 240k. And this one, I played quite a number of games just to catch up to make sure I win. So I even though I will make a slight loss on this card, the amount of games I played with him, that's sort of going to cover, I think, about the 3 or 4k loss. But this one is one of my biggest sort of prices, and I was really happy. This was one of the first players I bought because I knew his price was going to skyrocket. I picked him up for 500k the 1 week after it sort of ended, and I'm actually going to sell this one for, I think, 665. Yeah, so that's I'm selling it for 165k over what I bought it for. So we'll find out in this video if I actually do sell. Because I show all, some of the players don't sell for the price I originally put up, which is quite disappointing. But we throw Cruz up for 180k anyway, and we'll see if we can pick up that one as well. We got Shaqiri there for 109k, and I'm going to try and sell him for I think it's 130. I maybe go for 129. So yeah, put him up for 12 hours as well, because I think I was selling this around 3 AM as well. I kept them for of course like a month or something, like I said, but I always sell them at that time, because even though you can find bargains sometimes, people buy the bargains. Like me, I will buy those bargains, so you're left with sort of the other ones. So that's what I do. I will like buy some players, and then I'll just hold on to them, and then I'll sell them again at like 2 or 3 AM when I'm constantly checking the marketplace, just to make sure. You don't want to put your card up when there's too many in the marketplace, as long as you're going to make a profit. I think I put him for 179. I don't think he actually goes for that. I think he sells for 175 or something like that. But anyway, we'll find out here, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and have a little look in the marketplace, just to show you what I'm talking about. In the 4-3-2-1, there's the two cheapest ones there, 190, 180k. So as right there, I'm selling mine a lot cheaper, but sadly I don't think that one actually sells. That was quite a pain in the ass one to sell. And let's go in the right forward. We'll have a wee look at Muller. Let's see, the cheapest one up was 314k on the open bid, but no one really searches open bids. Some people always put like the buy it now, so that one won't actually appear. So I think I've done pretty good trying to sell that one for that as well. Let me just check the left foot. I think, did I do left foot? No, let's have a look at the Shaqiri's. 136, 134, and I put mine up for 100. I think it's 129. So again, I'm just undercutting the competition, even though I'm still making profits, lads. I've waited until that's went up, because I remember he was actually doing 99k once, and I could have panic sold there and made a really big loss, but I held on. I knew his price was going to go up. I had faith, and that faith is going to be repaired. And there you go. There's just sort of the midfield players as well, the free midfield. There's the 695 as well. I think I actually had one on my watch list, and I finished it. What was it? 600? Wait, no, I've actually got a road down. 659k. So I've actually shoved mine up for a lot more expensive. Well, I think 7 or 6k more expensive. So hopefully that does go ahead and sell. And as you can see, I have got again the cheapest one up in the marketplace for the left back. That's what I'm kind of trying to do, lads. I've waited and waited. I can't express that enough. Don't just panic sell if you see it. Just sort of have faith, and as long as you pick like the sort of the right cards, you've not like made silly investments. You don't want to pick someone that's got a lot of cards in the marketplace, like the Neymar. It's just came out for Barcelona. You don't want to buy that right now. You just want to wait, because his price is going to go down, because he is coming out in packs a lot. Right back there, I think it was at 208 or something like that. So I'm going to make a slight loss, but I'm going to make around 100k profit on Neuer. So that's going to be definitely very good. So someone actually sold right away, which is pretty awesome. There's someone else I bought for 80k Kleber on an open bid, which was quite insane, because some people just don't even search open bids, so you can always sort of steal one. And there's some of the other players I sold from my last squad build. I picked him up for, what was it, 257 or something, I said in the video. And there you go, lads, I sold him for 280k on the 12 hours. He didn't actually sell for the buy now price, which was pretty disappointing. But there you go, there's some of the other profits, and I think it was Dante that sold right away, was it? Yeah, it was. I knew I should have probably put them up for me or something, but I'm still going to make profits on him. I think that's around a decent amount of profit. I could have probably made a little bit more, but we're not going to complain of that. It's profit's profit, whatever it is, even if it's like 1 or 2k. So anyway, that's actually, I think, yeah, they've still got 11 hours and 54 minutes. So I'm actually just going to cut the video here, and hopefully we'll come back and they've sold. Hey lads, this is SCHWEINSTEIGER again, and I think, yeah, I have got 1.7 million, but that's, yeah, it is. So anyway, I woke up, I bought some more players from my Dortmund. I think I bought Lewandowski and, what was the other player? Can't remember. I spent like another 1.2 million or something on players, etc. So there you go, there's Neuer sold, there's everyone, Muller sold for 320k, that's the price we actually put him up for. But it's actually quite scary, because see that open bid for Muller didn't actually sell. So I was quite lucky to actually sell it there. I'm very, very happy, because someone could have just put an easy bid on that. But there you go, there's SCHWEINSTEIGER scored same profit there. What's that? 3,150k. 50. That's like about 40 or 50k profit. That's absolutely insane. There you go, Neuer as well. That's a very, very big profit. Sorry about Podolski not being there. I don't know why they're there. Oh, that's probably from one of my other squad builders. But yeah, so there's some trading videos. A lot easier been asked me to show you some trading videos, and that's what that is. I would have had, I think, around 3.2 million or something like that, but I had to spend a little bit more on some Dortmund players, so that explains why there's the coins isn't all there, in case you're like adding it all up saying, well, there's coins missing here, CJ, what's going on? But anyway, lads, hopefully this did make up for the lack of videos, the lack of goals in this video, and as always, I've been CJ Novo 92. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.